Do you sometimes feel like you've known someone forever, even when you've just met? Or have an inexplicable fear that defies logic? These aren't just quirks. They might be clues to your past lives. Reincarnation, the belief that our souls experience multiple lifetimes, has fascinated humanity for millennia. Today, we're uncovering 9 hidden signs that suggest you might have lived before. These aren't just vague feelings, but tangible experiences reported by people worldwide. As we explore these signs, you might find yourself recognizing them in your own life. Before start, let's understand what reincarnation really means. At its core, reincarnation is the concept that after death, our souls or consciousness continue to exist and are reborn into new bodies. This cycle of death and rebirth is believed to continue until the soul achieves a state of perfection or enlightenment. Many Eastern religions, including Hinduism and Buddhism, have reincarnation as a central tenet. However, the idea isn't limited to these faiths. It's found in various forms across cultures, from ancient Greek philosophers to modern New Age beliefs. The theory suggests that each life serves as a learning experience for the soul. We carry forward lessons, skills, and even unresolved issues from one life to the next. This continuity might explain why some people seem to have innate talents or inexplicable fears. It's as if our souls retain a memory of past experiences, influencing our current lives in subtle but significant ways. Now let's explore the 9 hidden signs that might indicate you've been reincarnated. Remember, these signs aren't definitive proof, but they offer intriguing possibilities about the nature of our existence. 1. Echoes of past traumas. Have you ever felt a deep-seated fear that seems to have no rational explanation? Maybe you're terrified of water, even though you've never had a bad experience with it. Or perhaps enclosed spaces make your heart race, despite never having been trapped. These inexplicable fears might be echoes of traumatic experiences from past lives. A study conducted by the University of Virginia's Division of Perceptual Studies found that 35% of children who claimed to remember past lives had phobias related to the way they believed they had died in that previous life. For instance, a child with an unexplained fear of water might have drowned in a past life. These fears often don't respond to logical reasoning. You might know that flying is statistically safer than driving, but that knowledge doesn't ease your anxiety about air travel. This is because the fear isn't rooted in your current life experiences, but in experiences from a past life. Your conscious mind might not remember, but your soul carries the imprint of that trauma. 2. Vivid, recurrent dreams of other times and places. Your dreams might be more than just nightly entertainment. They could be windows into your past lives. Do you often find yourself dreaming of unfamiliar yet oddly familiar places, or living a life drastically different from your own? These vivid, recurrent dreams might be glimpses into your soul's previous journeys. Dr. Jim Tucker, a psychiatrist at the University of Virginia, has studied thousands of cases of children with past life memories. He notes that many of these memories first surface in dreams. In one case, a young boy had recurring dreams of flying a plane and being shot down. Later, he provided details about a World War II pilot that were historically accurate and impossibly specific for a child to know. These dreams often feel different from regular ones. They're more vivid, more detailed, and leave a lasting impression. You might wake up feeling like you've actually lived that experience rather than just dreamed it. Pay attention to the emotions these dreams evoke. Do you feel a sense of belonging in these unfamiliar settings? Do you possess skills or knowledge in the dream that you don't have in waking life? 3. Inexplicable skills and knowledge. Have you ever picked up a new skill with surprising ease, or found yourself knowing things you've never learned? This inexplicable knowledge or talent could be a sign that you've lived before. In the theory of reincarnation, it's believed that we carry skills and knowledge from past lives into our current life. Consider the case of Cameron Macaulay, a young boy from Glasgow, Scotland. From the age of 2, Cameron spoke about his other family on the island of Barra, 160 miles away. He described the house, the landscape, and even the type of toilet in detail, all of which were later verified. Cameron had never been to Barra in his current life. These carried-over abilities aren't always so dramatic. You might find that you have an intuitive understanding of a particular subject or an unexplained affinity for a certain craft or skill. Perhaps you picked up a musical instrument for the first time and found that your fingers seemed to know where to go. Or maybe you started learning a new language and realized that certain words or phrases felt strangely familiar. 4. Powerful connections with certain cultures or time periods. Do you feel an unexplainable pull towards a specific culture or historical era? This deep connection might be more than just a passing interest. It could be a sign that your soul once called that time or place home. Dr. Brian Weiss, a psychiatrist and past life regression expert, recounts numerous cases where patients displayed profound connections to particular cultures or time periods. In one instance, a woman who had never studied ancient Egypt could accurately describe hieroglyphs and burial practices during a regression session. This attraction often goes beyond mere fascination. You might find yourself effortlessly understanding and relating to the customs, values, or way of life of a culture very different from your own. Perhaps you feel a sense of nostalgia for a time you've never experienced, or a deep resonance with traditions you've never practiced. 5. Unresolved relationships. Have you ever met someone and felt an instant, powerful connection? Or perhaps experienced an immediate, intense dislike for no apparent reason? These strong, inexplicable reactions to certain people could be signs of unresolved relationships from past lives. In the realm of reincarnation, it's believed that souls often travel together through multiple lifetimes, playing different roles in each other's lives. These soul connections can manifest as instant recognition or familiarity with someone you've just met, a deep, inexplicable bond that forms quickly, intense negative reactions to someone without any logical reason. Dr. Michael Newton, a counseling psychologist and hypnotherapist, conducted over 7,000 past life regressions. He found that many people reported encountering the same souls across multiple lifetimes, often in different roles. For instance, someone who was your parent in one life might be your child or romantic partner in another. These past life connections aren't always positive. You might meet someone and feel an instant dislike or tension, again without any logical reason. This too could be a sign of a past life connection, perhaps with someone you had conflict with in a previous life. Recognizing these connections can offer insights into your current relationships. It might explain why some relationships feel so effortless and natural, while others are challenging despite your best efforts. Understanding the potential past life origins of these connections can help you navigate them more effectively in your current life. 6. Physical marks and sensations. Our bodies might carry more history than we realize. Birthmarks, recurring physical ailments, or unexplained bodily sensations could all be signs of experiences from previous lifetimes. Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist at the University of Virginia, spent over 40 years studying children who claimed to remember past lives. He found a striking correlation between these children's memories and physical marks or defects on their bodies. In many cases, these marks corresponded to fatal wounds or injuries the children described from their alleged past lives. For example, a child who remembered dying from a gunshot wound to the chest might have a birthmark in that exact location. Another, who recalled drowning, might have unexplained breathing difficulties in this life. These physical imprints aren't always negative. You might have a natural ability that seems to be ingrained in your body, like an innate sense of balance or coordination. This could be a skill developed over many lifetimes that has become a part of your physical memory. Some people report experiencing phantom sensations, such as feeling the weight of long hair when they have short hair, sensing the presence of a limb that isn't there, experiencing the sensation of wearing clothes from a different era. While these experiences can be unsettling, they can also provide fascinating insights into your soul's journey. Paying attention to these unexplained physical marks or sensations might offer clues about your possible past lives and the experiences that have shaped your soul. 7. Deja vu, more than just a glitch. We've all experienced those uncanny moments of deja vu, the feeling that we've been here before, done this before, or had this conversation before. While science often explains deja vu as a temporary glitch in our brain's memory system, those who believe in reincarnation see it as something more significant. From a reincarnation perspective, deja vu could be moments when your current life experience aligns closely with a past life experience. It's as if your soul recognizes the similarity, creating that feeling of familiarity. This could happen with places, situations, or even conversations. A survey conducted by the Institute of Psychiatry in London found that about 2/3 of people experience déjà vu. While most occurrences are fleeting, some people report more intense, prolonged experiences that feel deeply meaningful. These déjà vu experiences often come with a strong emotional component. You might feel a surge of joy, sadness, or even fear that doesn't seem to match the current situation. This emotional response could be tied to the feelings associated with the past life memory. 8. Unusual childhood memories. Children, with their open minds and fresh perspectives, often provide some of the most compelling evidence for reincarnation. Many children between the ages of 2 and 5 speak about memories of other lives, places, or time periods they couldn't possibly have experienced in their current life. Dr. Jim Tucker, who continued Dr. Ian Stevenson's work at the University of Virginia, has documented over 2,500 cases of children with past life memories. Some of these cases include verifiable details about deceased individuals that the children had no normal way of knowing. One famous case is that of James Leininger, who began having nightmares about plane crashes at age 2. He provided specific details about World War II aircraft and a pilot named James Houston Jr., information his parents later verified. While these childhood memories often fade as children grow older and become more immersed in their current lives, they can provide fascinating glimpses into the possibility of past lives. If you have unusual childhood memories that don't fit with your current life experiences, they might be echoes from a past incarnation. 9. A sense of not belonging. Do you sometimes feel like you don't quite fit in with the world around you, like you're out of step with your surroundings or meant for a different time or place? This persistent feeling of not belonging could be a sign that your soul remembers other times and places where it felt more at home. This isn't just about feeling different or unique. Many people who believe they remember past lives describe feeling like they're in the wrong time or place. You might feel out of sync with modern life, longing for a simpler time or a different way of living. Or you might feel a constant pull towards a particular place or culture, even if you've never been there in this lifetime. Remember, our current life is the most important one. It's where we have the power to learn, grow, and make a difference. Whether these signs resonate with you or not, the key is to live this life fully, with kindness, curiosity, and an open mind. If you have made it this far, comment down below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.